Fellas, want to know how to dominate the battlefield and keep your team alive with ease? Meet Jeff Shark, Marvel Rivals' most strategic and beginner-friendly character. Stick around and I'll show you how to make Jeff the ultimate support powerhouse. Jeff the Shark, everyone's new favorite character, is a strategist. A strategist's job is to keep everyone alive and in the action. Each one of the strategists helps in different ways, while Jeff teaches the basic of being a strategist, while also playing as a hero who is safe and fun to play as. His heal is reliable and straightforward. His ultimate is very fun to use against a team, but not quite as fun to have it be done to you. So, like Jeff, let's dive into this and get the most out of him. Before we hop into the action, please be sure to like the video, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe as well for more content on Marvel Rivals. Jeff's primary ability is Joyful Splash, which is a water spray which will heal your team on contact. Importantly, his spray does penetrate targets, so if you have two injured teammates in a row, the spray will heal both. Jeff's healing abilities is one of the top performers of healing presently in Marvel Rivals. Jeff does have 100 charge meter for his healing. Once this reaches 0, he will recharge by eating a fish. This normally takes just a couple of seconds. This, however, can leave your team open for attacks for just a moment, so do be somewhat aware of his meter. What is great about the healing spray is that it has a very long range, so you can stay out of the action. However, you can see that the spray is very visible and what source it's coming from, so you are marking yourself each time that you do heal. So do keep in mind, while you can heal from far away, it's best to somewhat stay close to the vanguards, the tanks, to help keep you alive, assuming your tanks are staying in a somewhat safest place. And this will allow you to focus on healing the tanks while they take the brunt of the damage. Now, when no one is in need of healing, we move on to the second ability, Aqua Burst. On PC, this is the right click. This will spit out a bubble that explodes into a radius, dealing damage. It does okay damage and can be used for protection or to help eliminate the other team that's running away. Learning when to switch between healing and attacking is a core part of playing Jeff, which will tremendously help with learning to play other strategists as well. Which is why Jeff is such a great character to first start learning in general, as well as for the strategist champions. Jeff is not able to heal himself with his Joyful Splash, so that's where his next ability shines, Healing Bubble. On PC, this is the E button. Jeff will spit a bubble that heals the teammate who collects it, which will give them a healing boost as well as a movement boost, while also launching up nearby enemies. He does have charges of this ability, and you can see that located above the ability icon. This will let you know how many bubbles he could put out at that moment. So you can choose to spend the bubbles out for rapid healing or use them more sparingly. You can also use these bubbles as mentioned to heal Jeff. These bubbles will recharge until the full reserve is reached, but you don't have to wait for the full max recharge to use the bubble again. If you get targeted by the other team, a way to recover and get away is with the ability Hide and Seek. On PC, this is the left shift. Jeff will dive into the ground with only his fin exposed. He gets movement speed as well as the ability to heal if needed. This is very useful with your attempt to get away, as you will move fast and start to heal any damage taken. Jeff the Shark also gains the ability to wall climb while he is submerged. It can be a great strategy to dive down and skedaddle over to safety to escape from potential danger. It's pretty easy to learn to stay safe using Jeff's Hide and Seek, and thanks to the movement bonus, you can move around and check the area a lot better than most other strategists can. The last of his action abilities is It's Jeff. This is his ultimate. This would let Jeff do a dive further down than Hide and Seek, so no fin is exposed. It creates a large ring radius, which moves around as you move around. Upon activating, Jeff resurfaces and swallows up whoever is inside the ring, allies and enemies alike. Jeff will then have his fin exposed once he swallows up his targets, as his Hide and Seek ability is then activated for a brief duration, again allowing for faster movement and healing up until Jeff spits out all those in his mouth in a forward movement. All enemies will receive a constant damage while swallowed, and all allies will get a healing bonus. On PC, you can left click to spit out allies and right click to spit out enemies. If you are just starting out, the first few times that you use this, you will end up spitting the players out a distance away from the action that you were in, and if needing, using hiding and seek to get away. The most common strategy while using It's Jeff, the ultimate, is to swallow up as many enemies as you can, spit out any teammates you happen to catch, find the nearest cliff, and jump off. This will guarantee the death of the enemies as well as yours, unfortunately. It's not the best choice to just spit the enemies out over the ledge and hope that they fall to the death, as they can clip typically on the ledge around the cliff and they'll just get shot backwards up to safety instead. And then you do have some enemies like Venom or Spider-Man who have abilities to swing back up over the ledge. It's very fun and useful as it can take out several enemies during important moments, and often is the key action that leads to winning games. It can be quite frustrating though when it does happen to you. Jeff the Shark has 2 team up abilities. The first one we're looking at is Frozen Spitball. This is when Luna Snow is on the team. On PC, pressing the X button will allow Jeff to shoot out Frozen Spitballs. This, for a medium duration, will replace Aqua Burst with a frozen variant that does bonus damage and creates a slowdown effect on where it lands. It is important to stay focused while you're using this, as it can cause you to focus on dealing damage over actually healing, which should be focused on as a strategist. Next, we have the team up with Groot is on the team. On PC, using the C key, Jeff the Shark can ride on Groot's shoulder, receiving bonus damage reduction, and your healing bubbles will instantly pop, healing both you and Groot. This team up can be very potent, allowing for both the healing by Jeff and the walls by Groot. Make sure to keep an eye on your health though and get away if damage is being focused on you. Getting away from attacks and keeping an angle for effective healing is the core of being a great strategist. Jeff the Shark can fit onto any team and be useful no matter the situation, making him an ideal character to pick for someone who is just starting on Marvel Rivals or for someone who just wants to hop into the solo queue. So there you have it. Jeff the Shark is a fantastic character for anyone looking to master the art of support and healing, or is just getting started with it in Marvel Rivals. With his reliable healing abilities, unique movement options, and fun ultimate skill, Jeff is the perfect choice whether you're new to the game or just want a safe strategic powerhouse on your team. Remember, mastering Jeff means knowing when to heal, when to fight, and when to escape. And with practice, you'll be keeping your team alive and dominating the battlefield in no time. So thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips and tricks on Marvel Rivals. If you got any questions or strategies of your own for Jeff the Shark, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what works for you. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and keep on gaming.